Stand up, please.
I know.
Please.
It's dangerous.
Please.
Chase, I don't like this game anymore.
That's alright,
I
I'm
just
already.
want to put this on your chair for you.
Then I can't sit back down.
Or you do sit down and I'm just like... Did you just die?
No, the Snorlax activated a Quick Claw.
You
and then-
seismic toss against
And
him.
then body slammed me and then paralyzed me.
You seismic toss against
Man,
him.
you suck.
Why would I seismic? I flinched him. What a loser. Get wrecked. I'm a Pokemon master.
Hey, you punk! That better not be the smell of slacking off!
It's a kid, sir! A kid!
Roger that!
What's a fun house? Don't hold me back. Unbelievably dull.
Earthling, what jolly holiday ideas have you come up with?
All right, which one of you is next? Step forward. Penalty!
Hey everybody, welcome to BakaTaka Season 2, Episode 10.
Is it actually that? We're at episode 10
Yeah,
already.
we're at Episode 10. 10. Episode 10. Sitting on the left, it's
George.
in the middle, it's
I thought I had to sneeze. I'm Eric.
and I'm on the right, and I'm Chase. Man,
Is that your full name? Thought I had to sneeze. I'm Eric.
I mean, that could be my name now.
with like, so what's your first name? I thought.
No, it's Eric.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just like prefix.
Gotcha.
okay.
Got-
Yeah,
it's,
you know-
it's, it's
you
a
know, like,
title.
instead of, like,
too.
Instead of like
Mister.
instead of
Yes.
Mister, it's I thought I had to.
Gotcha.
Eric.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let me and little Georgie boy tell you a story. No, that would have been 2 days ago now. Wednesday, 2 days ago,
Yeah.
Yes.
we went and saw Knives Out.
Knives Out.
What the heck is that?
It is a new movie
Uh-huh.
that I knew was coming out. I didn't know how soon it was coming out, but it came out Thanksgiving time.
Yeah.
In fact, I think it came out the day before Thanksgiving. So I think we saw it on opening
Oh, we
day.
did? Wow.
I believe so.
Wait, it came out Thanksgiving Day?
No, the day before.
Sorry, the day before.
Okay.
Yeah, Wednesday.
And this is an animation?
No.
Okay.
No, this is a live action movie.
Pause real quick.
Yep.
Hey, everyone out there, if you're ever going to a movie, turn off your stupid phone.
Yeah,
When you
especially
go
if you're
in.
an old person.
What a PSA.
Turn off
Oh
your
my
phone.
goodness, their phone went off.
2 or 3 times.
They didn't. They
I don't think
they
knew
didn't.
how.
Yeah, well, like they weren't even like looking for it and stuff like that. They were just letting it ring like in their
Yeah.
purse or something like
Oh, it
that.
was so
And then-
annoying.
And then like later at like the end of the movie, it goes off again. And it's like I was about to start swearing.
Oh my goodness.
Just gets upset when you talk during the movie.
I mean, I would be
Dude.
upset too.
It-
But I mean, it's just like
I was
loud
like,
ringtone or something.
Come on.
Yeah,
It
I
was-
mean,
yeah,
you
was
could
a-
hear it.
it
Like
was
I even
one of those
feel bad if like I
annoying
get a text message or something in my pocket, and I feel bad when I get like the brightness comes out and I have
Right.
to check it.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like literally right at the beginning of the movie, I got a call from my mom, and she was calling to see like where I was, and I was just like, nope. And I sent her like a quick text, and it was like the
Yeah.
opening seconds of
Right,
a movie, and I
right.
still felt like this is wrong.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be
But,
doing
like
this.
you got to do that like hide it against
I
your
was-
body so the
put it
light's
against
like
your
getting
shirt.
yeah.
I was down here, I was,
like by my leg underneath the armrest.
Look
It was
inside
like,
your shirt and
at the
just have
movies
it-
with Chase.
Yeah.
Send, and then like silence
Yeah.
my phone screen off, face down.
Yeah.
I don't do
Yeah.
that during movies. I don't understand how people do that. And like even if you are going to do that, if you're gonna be a horrible person, at least do it right. Turn your brightness down.
Yeah.
And turn your
Yeah.
volume off.
Oh yeah.
You don't need volume.
Well, like
to
this
use
day and
your
age where
phone.
like you have your phone on anything higher than like vibrate.
Yeah.
Like in public.
I'm pretty sure there's like a lot of people out there who don't even know that you can turn your brightness down.
Yeah,
I
probably.
understand
And
that. I
wi-
don't-
that
I
might have been
don't
one of them.
get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Like I did that for my mom because I know she was never going to do it, and just to like even like just save
Yeah.
battery and stuff. Just
Yeah.
just turn the brightness.
You
down.
you put it on like medium,
Yeah.
like right in the middle, and then you just drop it down like a click.
Yeah.
And then that's like perfect.
Exactly.
But anyway,
But how,
Knives
but,
Out.
but how was this movie?
The movie, I loved it.
It's pretty good.
It was
it's a pretty good
really
movie.
good. So the movie is called Knives Out. It has, let's see, what are some of the biggest names? It has Daniel Craig, Ana de Armas,
Captain America,
Chris Evans, Jamie Lee Curtis.
and
That's
that's
still a bunch of other people
Wait,
you'll
is this,
recognize.
is this like that the Clue-like movie?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's what it is. It's
Okay,
a,
so I
it's a
know it.
classic whodunit kind of
A murder
Miss
mystery thing.
Marple, Sherlock Holmes, Hercule Poirot,
Mhm.
that kind of feeling, and
It's
it was
really solid.
very well done.
There's quirky characters in it, so it's
Yes.
like it's like a goofy kind of like mystery. Kind
Like I saw all the trailers for it. Like with how much Chris Evans did Captain America, it was weird seeing him as like the goofy dude.
right.
So
And like, what else? It still takes itself like it's a true to form kind of like mystery kind of thing, and it's not trying to do anything.
The characters
like,
are just
weird.
far enough removed from reality because it's like the victim is this multi-millionaire book writer who essentially writes whodunit novels.
And he's got a family.
He's got like his fortune and stuff and his house, and it's involved in like who's getting inheritance and stuff.
And he's just got a family of awful people.
And it's like the secret inner goings of these people and things, and what people do know and what they don't know, and what they're doing behind people's backs. So it's got a lot of backstory there, and that honestly I think is my only complaint. I felt like some of that backstory was like there, but they didn't use it for a whole lot. When I'm like, it was good backstory, but it just didn't mean anything really to the story necessarily.
Exactly.
Was it like runtime issue, or just they just kind of left it out hanging?
It was, I think I would say it was more like a runtime thing. Like if you read it as like a book, I think it probably could have built more on that. But the thing is, it's not a book, it's just a movie. But it was actually, I believe it was written by, I'm not totally sure. No, I believe it was written and directed by Rian Johnson, who most people will know from directing Episode 8 of Star Wars. So it shows that he is very competent in making a very good movie and having good dialogue.
Just didn't do it. Star Wars
just didn't necessarily do it with 8. But again, I'm still not one of those people who completely fault him with Episode 8, because it was not like he was the only person who was in any control of that.
Purple hair lady probably wasn't his decision.
I mean, there's also probably a lot of Disney decision behind Star Wars stuff too.
Exactly.
And other things.
He did not decide how that movie would go in a vacuum. Did he play his part? Yes, but quite frankly, as far as directing the movie, I think he did a very, very good job. The script and the story being told, I'm not really sure how much of that is his fault, you know?
But that's like a Star Wars issue.
But also,
back to Knives Out and him.
So I saw other things. Apparently he directed several episodes of Breaking Bad and some other shows, and some of the episodes for Breaking Bad are revered as some of the ones that he directed are some of the best ones in the show. So he's done some really good stuff. Knives Out was really good. I highly recommend the movie.
There was a lot of cool moments also with like the camera design and stuff like that. Where
the
like a character would like
extremely well done.
A character was like covered in shadows and stuff like that, but then they take like a step forward and like their eyes are like just have like light shining
just
on
like a
them.
box
like
of light around them. There were some really, really good shots, and it had a lot of humor to it. None of it fell flat. I think literally everything that they went for, I think hit very, very well.
That was from what I remember from the trailers. I remember seeing them, and I felt like I didn't know if I was gonna like it if I went to go see it, because all the jokes that like Chris Evans did didn't feel like they sit right from the trailer.
Because I thought I hadn't heard like anything about it, but on the car ride back, I was like, wait a minute, I've seen the trailer for this. I remember with Daniel Craig like talking like and stuff like that.
When you understand the characters more in the context of the movie, everything lands a lot better. And I will say Daniel Craig doing this super southern Louisiana kind of drawl detective,
literally the best character,
is amazing. Oh, it's absolutely amazing. And some of just the quirkiness of the characters overall is really good. So I would highly recommend that movie to anyone.
I forgot this movie was coming. I remember seeing the trailer and I was like, I might check it out. And I just completely forgot.
There's something with their advertising that they probably just didn't do well.
I mean, it was coming out with a bunch of other big stuff.
A lot of big stuff, because it's just this time of season. But it also just, I haven't heard anything about it except for trailers I've seen at the movie theater.
Yeah.
So if you don't go and watch movies actively and movies, you know, within that same rough market, you're not gonna hear about it. At least I didn't.
Because I only saw it at one showing a long time ago. I don't even remember what.
But I don't watch a whole lot of television either.
Yeah. I mean, I don't go out of my way to watch movie trailers. I don't watch cable television.
Yeah.
So it wasn't getting advertised to me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
let's
definitely
see.
worth the watch.
Yeah. I mean, it was right after that. It was Thanksgiving.
It
Yeah,
was.
How was your guys' Thanksgiving?
It was good. Good. Hung out with the family. Went over to a friend's house. Had some turkey.
Yeah.
A lot of good food.
Yeah. Standard Thanksgiving. What about you, Chase?
I played Star Wars,
Nice.
and then my parents went to see Knives Out. And
at your recommendation, or were they already planning on doing so?
They wanted to, but at the same time they heard that the reviews weren't actually that good for it.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
But I think that's the spoiler reasons why I can't say why I think what they were and stuff.
Gotcha.
But yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't spoil. I don't want to spoil
Yeah.
this movie here.
Yeah.
It's too soon to like talk about the movie.
Yeah.
and
And I
spoilers.
might go check it out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, standard Thanksgiving here.
Yeah.
Got any BakaTaka thanks you guys want to give out? Anything
I
gotta be thankful for?
I am thankful for a BakaTaka cast that I can be proud of.
I was actually thankful too for this BakaTaka cast because
Yeah.
I fall in and out of anime and other things.
Yeah.
And this kind of keeps me in the groove.
Yeah,
It keeps it going.
That's true. I do think
It's
that's one
an
of the coolest
excuse.
things.
Yeah.
that we can use.
Cause
It really gives you a reason to watch this stuff because it's super easy. Because, you know, back when I started watching anime, I watched a bunch of stuff, started Fate Zero, watched like half of it, and then dropped it for like a year and a half, 2 years or whatever, and then finally went back like kind of into anime and finished that and started watching
that's
more
always
stuff.
been a thing. It's like you
like-
can't recommend like some shows, like not everyone's gonna like want to watch at the same time and stuff.
Exactly.
So it's like,
Yeah, and it keeps me into it because when I first moved out here to Maryland, there was the whole issues we were going through, and he just kind of fell out of it.
Yeah.
I didn't really pick it back up until like Otakon.
last year.
Wow.
So
Yeah, you're right.
there was like a whole like almost full year where I wasn't into it.
Mm.
Then picked it up back up for Otakon.
Right here.
Then it's like that normal like con burst where
Ebb
we
and
watch like
flow.
we watch like 5 series and then
Yeah.
we just drop it again.
All right, I did do too much all at once.
And then Chase brought up, he was like, let's do BakaTaka. And I was like, okay. And then it just kind of keeps me in a groove of watching stuff kind of consistently.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. When we started BakaTaka, I was like, I mean, we're gonna go over and play video games and stuff.
Yeah.
This is never gonna be a thing that happens.
Yeah.
We're still recording this.
So I mean,
I
it's,
enjoy it. I look forward to it. It's
Yeah,
fun.
I'm
every
surprised-
every other week.
I'm surprised we can manage to keep talking about random we
That was-
in quotation.
That was the
stuff.
big
Yeah.
question that we had at first. It's like, will we be able to
Yeah.
talk that long?
Exactly.
So it's
I
like,
mean,
yeah, now we don't have enough time to say
Yeah.
everything and stuff.
So,
So,
yeah.
it's like,
for the
We have to
first
force ourselves to be more focused.
yeah, for the first BakaTaka Thanksgiving, I guess that's the big thanks. is
Cool.
doing this and keeping me consistent on anime, keeping
Yeah.
it fun.
Nice.
nice.
That's
yeah.
a big one for this cast.
Yeah.
That's the first Thanksgiving. Got to get the first Christmas.
Yeah,
First New Year's.
Christmas Baka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we wanted to bring that up to you, George. Was
Uh-oh.
where Chase wanted to find a name for Christmas BakaTaka.
Oh, did you come up with something? What is it?
We didn't come up
Well,
with
no,
Oh, okay.
yeah, but we wanted to hear what you think would be like a thing. What's your first gut reaction when you think of a Christmas, like you know, like Spooky Taka or something like
Yeah,
that?
but we
But
didn't
for
want to
Christmas.
do holiday.
Mm.
We wanted to keep it Christmas.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
You're just putting me on the spot
Yeah,
right now.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
not how I think.
We want to hear a gut reaction.
So I mean, we went through the dumb names like Christmataka or Christmas Taka or
Baka Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas Baka. Huh?
there's just like there's no flow into any of them.
Nah, not that I could. Give me a little bit. Let's
Okay.
we'll wrap around to
You got
it.
till
I
the
mean,
end
we
of
got
the
we
episode.
got plenty of time.
Okay.
Well, not until the end of the episode. We have until a Christmas.
You have
episode.
to decide at the end of the episode.
Okay. All right. Well,
Okay.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
But we want to put that on your plate
Yeah, yeah.
to see if you can think of anything.
Yeah.
better
I'll keep it in mind. I'll think about
Yeah.
it. See if
Yeah.
I can think of anything.
Guys,
What's that?
I played Last Labyrinth like for like the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, you were telling me about this.
You
earlier.
told me about it.
Okay.
I kind of want to check it out, but it's
Yeah.
also 12:30 already. And I'm not sure if I want to play anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. So let me say this. This game is definitely not for everyone. By
Okay.
far. It is. Whew. It's a mixed bag a little bit because.
Well, you were telling me it is super niche.
Yeah.
You were
Yeah,
telling
yeah,
me
you
like
told me
if
that
you
too.
look this game
Mega
up
niche.
on if you look it up on YouTube, you will find videos from the people who made it that
Yes.
have maybe thousands of views,
Yeah.
and then you'll find every other video that's like dabbling in the hundreds.
Yes.
Like-
But like, let's get to the nitty gritty. Like, what is the game?
Okay, so the game Last Labyrinth. You start off. It's a VR game.
Yeah.
You are a person.
We're gonna have screenshots, right? That you're gonna put
Yeah, yeah. I'll throw
I'm just gonna
something
start
out
calling things out, just so you know, in the show,
I
to
know.
make you have to do more
there.
work.
Maybe you have to listen to the whole thing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So the game, you're a person who's literally like just like covered with like, basically like they have like a metal mask like around their face
okay.
and stuff like that. You're chained down to a wheelchair and stuff like that. And the only thing you can kind of move is like your hands, but you can't like lift them up or anything. You can just kind of move them around.
Oh.
And in your right hand, you're holding this little like circle pad thing. And when you push down on the button on it and stuff like
Yeah.
that, you hold it down, a laser pointer shoots out from your forehead and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
there's like a laser pointer strapped to your forehead. And so you start off and you're in this room and it's all dark and you're just sitting there and like in front of you, there's a lamp that's off. You can see that, you know, it glows so that you can tell it's there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And stuff like that, but it's off. And so you have this laser pointer and nothing else is around you. It's all darkness. And so you laser pointer at
Yeah.
like the thing. And then out of the darkness reaches out a hand. It pulls down
Oh,
the little,
that's
it
gotta
pulls
be
down the light
creepy.
switch.
Yeah.
And it's this little girl
Oh,
speaking a made up language.
of course.
No subtitles.
That's worse.
Oh no.
She's like walks up and she's like blah 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 blah, and then like she says some more blah blahs, and then basically you also notice that in the room it's just the two of you, the lamp, and then there's a door.
Okay.
So you make your way out of the door, and it's literally an escape the room game.
Do you have to like guide her through?
Yeah, you literally just tell her what to do.
So it's like
interact with.
our playthrough of Eco you should check out. Where you're guiding somebody through a puzzle
Hey,
game.
Nice.
hey. So you can't communicate. You can't even tell, like, you know, what she's thinking and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can only kind of tell, like, how she's saying stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, okay, I assume she's meaning
Gotcha.
this and stuff.
Yeah.
Don't know anything. And you literally just go through rooms that you're locked in and you escape the room.
So it's
Nice.
literally just an escape room VR
Yes.
game. Okay.
Problem with the game is, for starters, this is the first game, Hiromichi Takahashi, I think that's his name.
Uh-huh.
This is the first game that like he's been like the lead for and stuff, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Okay.
Has he done anything else like assistant or anything like
I
that?
think he did some like PS1 JRPG
Oh,
or
okay.
something like that. Yeah, that he worked on.
Yeah.
So
Very nice.
it was a popular one, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But anyway, it's not exactly you can tell that there's some quality of life things that definitely need to be worked on if he was ever to make like a game like this again.
Yeah.
And stuff. So for starters, it literally feels like a Zero Escape game in VR.
Okay.
And stuff like that. That is by far the equivalent, because she'll pull you into the room with the wheelchair and stuff like that, and she'll
Uh-huh.
leave you in a spot, and that's your perspective from the room
Yeah.
for the entire thing.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, you only see things
makes
from
sense.
where you're sitting and stuff.
Okay.
So it's not like you're moving around the room
Yeah.
and stuff. So
So it's not like full use of VR functionality.
right, it's more of like, hey, here's an environment you can like look around and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The game could have been made in something else, but it definitely feels like a VR
Okay.
game and stuff like that by far.
That's cool.
And I'm a big fan of VR. I really like VR.
Yeah.
Anyway, the game, unfortunately, if you've played VR for a longer period of time, you know that it's not meant to be played for a longer period of time.
Yeah. So it's okay.
yes. And unfortunately, there's a lot of puzzles that like you literally have to like when you're looking at it, you have to go for some trial and error to figure out what the puzzle actually wants you to do first.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then do it. but at the same time, the game moves so slow. So when you're making mistakes, it doesn't encourage you to test things out because when it takes so long for animations to go by and stuff like that.
Okay.
And it throws you back in at the beginning if you lose. There's no way to go to these specific rooms. There's no way to skip rooms you've already done.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, and so if you need to get through an ending again or do it a different way or something like that, you have to do the whole thing again. Gotcha. Even if you know the answer, you have to wait for all the animations to play out.
Okay.
Which means you're wearing it for like a longer period of time. So this game will like drive your patience like a lot and stuff.
Yeah.
There's points where you're basically playing a chess game against a computer that knows the correct moves and stuff like that, and you basically have to. But I figured out something that if you spam the moves to make basically if you just keep moving a piece back and forth and stuff like that, they won't move a piece back and forth until you move one. They'll move it into a new position.
So they have like a sequence that they go through, and you can just force trigger that.
You can. They'll make the smartest move possible, but you can spam them into forcing to make a different play.
Yeah.
So that's because they won't. You can move a piece like forward and then move it back and then forward and back and stuff like that just to make them move a piece.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And they won't move them forward and move them back. They'll do it like once, and then they'll move it a different way the second time.
Okay, so you can kind of trigger
So it's
them.
like,
Okay.
So that's the smart stuff about it. This game has moments that are just terrifying. And it like the first scene where like the hand reaches out of the darkness and stuff like that.
Freak me out.
There's, my goodness. Let's in fact, it's actually on the like the homepage and stuff like that. There's like a phantom character, another like a guy like dressed in like all black clothes, and he's got like a mask on.
Yeah,
can't see him. He's got some like real heavy breathing, so he's like,
yeah,
like whenever he's like walking around.
Yeah,
there's points where you turn on a light, and he's just standing behind her. And stuff like that. Wow. Yeah, and like you can't see either of them until the light comes on. So it's just like, what's going on in this and stuff. So those points are what makes the game worth it. The ending though, the ending's not that good. I know you guys will hate this ending. By far. Yeah, it's definitely not leading up to the ending. I wasn't a big fan of it. I kind of see what they were trying to do with it, but at the same time, I'm just like, nah, this isn't.
Just kind of fell flat.
Yeah, it fell flat.
Yeah,
but those moments where it's like it's just everything's so tense.
Yeah. So I mean, a game doesn't always need to have a good ending. Sometimes it can fall flat on the ending, like Mass Effect 3.
Yeah,
It's always been bashed on for its terrible endings, but like the journey up to there, the gameplay and everything is really fun.
Yeah.
So
not always the destination.
Yeah.
Anyways, I, for the most part, enjoyed Last Labyrinth a lot and stuff. So other than those like all those like mistakes and stuff like that and hiccups kind of things.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, I'd say it's a pretty good game, but it's definitely not for everyone. It's $40. So that's not anything good either.
It's expensive.
If it was 20, I'd say, hey,
I was gonna say, like, with how you're describing it and like with how fast you beat it, it sounds like a $20-$25 game.
It took me 15 hours to beat it.
Yeah, it sounds like a $20-$25 game at most.
Yeah. I mean, I would pay that much for the experience if it could, like I said, things were moving faster and I wasn't wasting time backtracking and stuff. So, but yeah, Last Labyrinth.
Yeah, I get it.
Fun time.
If I ever get a VR set, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
But I don't have the space.
No, you don't.
No.
Yeah. And get that Quest. The one that just uses the space around you, remember?
Well, you still have to have enough space to move, though.
Yeah,
well, that's true.
But you don't have to have any. You don't have to have any external sensors or anything because it's all.
I mean, I don't think you've seen my room.
Just play outside.
I'll look into it.
It's just like, look at all this space around you.
You could play in your workout room though.
Yeah.
Actually, you could.
I could.
But
it gets super echoey in there too.
It does get really echoey.
Yeah, just wear some headphones.
Yeah, but I mean, I want to get into VR. I'll look into it.
Yeah.
But I've been playing a lot of Pokemon.
Yeah,
I've heard.
I finally beat my copy of Shield.
I beat my copy of Shield.
Yeah, I mean, the game's great.
I've almost got to the first gym.
If you check out our Let's Play at this point, we're pretty much at the same.
That's a completely
am.
different game. We're playing Sword.
Yeah, but I mean, we're past where George has gone. But I've beat my copy of Shield. It's the game's actually pretty short. It's I can see why people are complaining, but the game's gorgeous. I think it's done pretty well. The story's really good. All the characters are memorable.
I haven't seen anything about it that I haven't liked.
Yeah.
A couple things where I'm like, I wish they didn't do it this way, but at the same time, I recognize they're doing it that way because I'm not the target demographic. It's really a kid's game at heart.
I also really don't like using that argument because there are very long-time fans and stuff like that. So, I mean, they can do stuff to cater to us or keep things in the game.
Exactly.
So it's not always the best argument, but I'm not going to harp on too long about the actual game because we are doing a Let's Play and a lot of stuff will get explained.
Exactly. We're going to talk about that a lot during
What I also want to talk about with Pokemon is I'm starting the new anime series that just started.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah. It just started?
Yeah, it's 2 episodes in.
And it's for the Galar region?
So they're rebooting how they're doing the series. So it's not just him traveling to the Galar region and getting new partners and going through. They're basically episode 1 starts in Pallet Town.
Oh wow!
Oh, actually, from Pallet Town.
Yeah, so they do Pallet Town. They have him younger, and they explain Pikachu's backstory. They show him as Pichu, and going through and stuff like that.
But Ash didn't get him as Pichu.
No, they don't.
Pikachu was born as a Pikachu.
Pikachu was a Pikachu from birth.
They show Pikachu as Pichu and going through his babyhood and showing how he evolved into Pikachu.
False.
But it seems like they're really focusing on Pokemon.
That's cool.
So like they show Mew in the first episode and he fights a Nidoking.
What?
Yeah, so he's like playing around with the Nidoking, like he's copying his moves and just goofing around with him.
Yeah.
And they just show a lot of Pokemon. They have a lot of fun with it. But they're starting in Pallet Town. And then episode 2, a new laboratory is opening from the Sakuragi people. It's some professor that's made up for it.
Okay.
But it's stationed in Vermilion City.
Okay.
So they take a car and go to Vermilion City to set up the story, introduce new characters. They have a raid battle with a Lugia in the middle of Vermilion City. Like
we had to have a movie to have Lugia.
Yeah. It's just like the way they're explaining things too. It feels like they're not just like there's one Lugia in the world. It feels like there's multiple Lugias that could potentially show up and be observable and stuff.
Does that feel the same way with Mew?
Mew felt like a mythical, like there's one.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But like the way they had like Lugia and they're describing, it's like he could show up anywhere. There could be multiple ones.
Right.
Okay.
It's really cool how they're doing it with this series. It feels more, connected with the Pokemon. So they're just there for battle. It's very like it's still connected to the past series too.
Yeah.
Because when Ash wakes up in his house, it pans across one of the walls where it has his trophy from the the Alola region. It has all of his badges from every region in their little cases.
Okay.
So it's not like they're just retconning everything in the past.
Right.
It's a reboot.
Man, I was telling you earlier and stuff like that with like the new game and all this stuff. I'm really getting into Pokemon a lot more again. I'm
getting back in because I haven't really. I watched the Sun and Moon anime on and off, but this is the first time where I got in on episode 1.
Right.
And I'm getting into it.
Yeah, because the most that I've watched of Pokemon is obviously the original series.
Yeah.
And I haven't even seen all of it. How long are those series typically?
The first
how many
episodes? Is only like 48 if I'm not mistaken.
They don't do like super long. They're like 1 core or 2 core.
Okay.
Well, I mean not 1 core, like 2 core or maybe up to 4
because I'd actually be interested in getting back into Pokemon.
Yeah. I mean this series is pretty good because it's basically just going to be Ash and the new character Go, who's going to travel around. Basically the premise of the story is the Sakuragi Institute is opening up, and he's now hired Ash and Go because they got observable information of Lugia, and he's like, well, if you can do this, you can go out there, and I want you to go to each like different regions and different cities and observe Pokemon and get information about them.
Gotcha. Okay. So they're like what's her face in Sword and Shield.
Sonia?
Yeah,
Sonia. Yeah.
Just go get the information.
Very cool.
Yeah, so it's gonna. So I think they said they were going to send Ash and Go are going to go to like everywhere. They're going to go to Johto. They're going to go to Kanto. They're going to go to Hoenn. Yeah, they're going to everywhere.
Yes.
So I think
are they going to bring back the old companions and stuff?
Is Brock coming too?
Are we going to see them?
So, I mean, that was the one thing I was hoping for.
Fan service.
I hope there's a ton of fan service because when they went back to Vermilion City, I was hoping it would be like a run-in with like Lieutenant Surge.
Yeah.
Like, how's that Pikachu treating you? But they didn't have any of that fan service. So, but I mean, like Team Rocket's going to be around. So
naturally, they have to be.
Yeah,
right?
I hope they have fan service. That will.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll make or break it, but it'll make it 1,000 times more enjoyable.
Exactly.
If he has run-ins with the old gym leaders,
I agree.
and stuff like that. But I mean, I'm enjoying the new Pokemon series.
Nice. Nice.
That's pretty much all I've been watching.
Is that like it? Okay.
Yeah, not too much. It's been Thanksgiving and holidays and
Yeah,
other things.
I
I've been
haven't-
sick too.
I haven't watched a whole lot. I got caught up on some of the live action things I'm watching.
Yeah.
Which is really only The Good Doctor.
Yeah, I've been watching that.
Silicon Valley.
I don't watch that.
I like Silicon Valley. It's the final season is airing right now. I think it's
Yeah.
like 5 or 6 episodes in, and I think it only goes to maybe 12 max. So
Right.
yeah, so keeping up with that, and I've always enjoyed it. I don't know, it's not necessarily as strong as it was. It used to have TJ Miller,
Yeah.
as one of the cast members, but he's not in it anymore. And
Yeah.
I think it's mostly just he was busy with other things. He's doing a lot more movies nowadays.
I mean, he also had that issue or whatever come up because remember he was people wanted him out of like Deadpool 2.
Did they?
Yeah.
I don't remember
I know
that.
there was some issue he was having that
Oh.
people were like, is he going to get cut out of Deadpool 2? What's going to happen?
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Wait,
I don't know.
they already made
I don't remember.
Deadpool 2 though, right?
Yeah, that's done.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Yeah, but still decent show. I like it.
Yeah.
I never really got into it.
Also, been watching Mandalorian, Disney Plus.
Okay.
Mandalorian is
I
really
just don't
good.
have Disney Plus. I just don't have Disney Plus.
It's really good.
I know.
So I'm not going to spoil that for
I know.
anyone.
Like,
but
don't
at this
spoil
point,
it at all.
at this point, if you don't know about Baby Yoda, though,
I've seen pictures everywhere of that.
it's just it's literally for that reason alone, just to see Baby Yoda being Baby Yoda,
Right.
Uh-huh.
amazing. It's totally worth the price. And then I think the only other thing I've kind of been watching, I haven't like totally binged it or yet, but season 2 of Jack Ryan on Amazon Prime
Is
dropped.
that the...
It's John Krasinski.
Okay, that's the one where it was the dumb advertisement. It was like, I'm just an accountant.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Not the greatest market
Okay.
strategy. I like the first season. Second season seems to be doing pretty much the same thing.
Okay.
I like it. I feel like they've made a couple weird decisions. Like the characters themselves have made dumb decisions, and I'm like, aren't you smarter than that?
Yeah.
But that's really it. And I mean, again, I'm only 2 or 3 episodes into that, so
Right,
it's
right.
8. Good show. High production quality. It's pretty much Amazon's bread and butter. So
Yeah.
at this point, at least for their Amazon originals, as far as that goes,
Have you caught up on all of The Good Doctor?
I am caught up.
Yeah.
I don't like I don't like Claire. I don't like what they're doing with Claire.
I don't like what they're doing with Claire. The whole...
Wait, what's going on with Claire?
She's a slut now.
Her mom died, and now she's hating life and just sleeping around because reasons.
It's a dumb character thing where she won't tell anybody her issue.
Yeah.
So it's just they've halted her entire character development.
It really has.
It's one of those things like if you look at it,
Come on, Claire.
it's just like a small hurdle to get over. Just
Right,
be like,
right,
okay,
right.
this is my issue. But I mean, I don't know. I've never been in that position.
It's like
so
it's being blown out of proportion from what it should.
Yeah, it's one of those things like you just gotta accept that it happened, get some therapy, maybe talk to some people about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like
And then it's
like the drama feels like it's almost being forced in, and I'm
Yeah.
like, one of the reasons why I like this show is because it wasn't ever really so heavy on the drama.
Yeah, like they're forcing a ton of it into now. Like what's her face has arthritis in her hands now.
Yeah,
but I like that they brought back Andrews.
I like Andrews.
Yeah, Andrews is a lot of fun.
Andrews is good. He plays really well with Lim.
Yeah.
Now having the chief of surgery and the past chief of surgery still working there now underneath the new head of surgery, so it's like the boss employee role completely flipped, and it's kind of interesting how that plays out.
But the whole relationship between Lim and Audrey is just weird.
Yeah,
it's like are they happy? Things aren't working out now, but now it is. Now it isn't. Like they're the 180s between like scenes and relationships is just like what happened.
Yeah, the show wasn't so drama-y before.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's just this season.
Yeah,
maybe
I'm
next
hoping
season
that
will
too.
fix it. Things will happen. We'll be good. But that's all live action stuff.
Yeah.
So
American
anime-wise,
television
have not been super caught up. Watched some Fire Force, some Dr. Stone, My Hero, Average Life.
Oh,
all pretty good still.
I was watching Cautious Hero. I forgot to bring
Ooh,
that up too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Still good.
So the latest episode, they went like super like memey and triggery.
Oh,
Yeah,
in
it
a
was
good or
okay.
bad way.
I mean, it was funny.
Okay.
It was like gag after gag after gag.
Right.
It just felt like a trigger to me.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? They're
There's
saving
nothing wrong with that. It was just like I was not expecting it.
High School Prodigies. It's still some garbage. I'm still having fun with it though.
I
You
can't
know,
believe
Still your garbage.
it's ridiculous and it's
So
stupid.
is it like
And I'm
Rail
having
Wars
fun.
garbage kind of?
It's not quite as great as Rail Wars.
Uh-huh.
Not many things can be that amazing.
Rail Wars was like,
It knew what it was.
Yeah.
It knew what it wanted to
but
do.
at the same time, like the way it started and stuff like that, it's like, okay, this could be a confident show, and then like not
No.
even like 2 minutes later and stuff
Oh yeah,
like that.
they nosedived immediately and they accepted it.
Yeah.
Prodigies is like it. I don't know. It can't decide if it wants to be like an actual show or if it wants to be like we're just stupid fan service isekai. And I'm like,
Well, that seems to be
I'm
what they
okay with
all
that.
turn into.
I'm a trash person. I'll watch this.
So half of them take themselves seriously, and then half of them you don't know if they're actually like satire.
Yeah.
And when
It's
I
so
watched it, I couldn't tell if it
confusing.
was satire or if it was taking itself seriously.
Right,
Exactly.
right.
Other than that, I have not been keeping up with Shokugeki.
Ah.
I'm probably considering, as far as I understand, the whole season is basically supposed to just be that tournament arc, or at
Yeah.
least like do that. I might just let it end and then marathon it.
Yeah,
I would say
just
let it in,
watch
'cause there's a lot of dialogue, backstory, exposition.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then SAO, which I'm currently not caught up with. I'm letting a couple episodes kind of go through because they are right where I ended. They're about to get into this big whole fight. I'm not sure how long it's going to take.
Yeah.
So I'd kind of like to see the whole thing.
Speaking of that,
So I'll either
I
watch it all at
actually got
once.
around to watching the first 2 episodes of Alicization.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
And it's perfect. You're
It is.
welcome.
I think I mentioned this to you before and stuff.
Yeah, it was perfect.
It's
You're welcome. Perfect.
It's gonna break your heart,
It's
isn't it?
perfect.
it's what's his face is just like,
It's perfect,
man,
right?
I can make every 14-year-old boy's dream come true and stuff like that. And Kirito's like, I'm going to America to beta test a new game and stuff like that. And he's like, Asuna, will you come with me? And she's like, of course I'll come with you. I'll go with you anywhere. And so even though she's like super busy at the time and stuff like that, she's got a lot of things going on.
I mean, that's
So
a
yeah,
good
it's
thing.
perfect.
Yeah,
You-
she
I mean,
drops everything.
as long
that sounds
as-
like perfect with extra steps.
As long as he just finally solidifies that dumb relationship. Because when he keeps adding people to the harem, it's just like, well, what's happening to us? No.
Look, just because they are engaged now
Yeah.
does not mean he still can't have a harem.
Right. But it's just so weird.
I told you it's a perfect show.
Well, like when it was going through like when it was going through like Gun Gale and like Sunon was like getting super handsy. I
Yeah.
was like, can't you just say like, yo, I got a girl in the back here. Like she's the main one. I'm sorry.
I get maybe Kirito's not the man we deserve or man we want.
Yeah. I mean, it's just
He's
super
the hero. He's not the hero
We need.
we deserve.
He's
He's the
not
hero
the-
we need.
Yeah.
I just hate the whole the Japanese trope, which is like you can't just say like, "Yo, I got."
Yeah, I mean, there's one show that kind of did the same thing that Kirito's doing, and it's called School Days. That didn't end well for the main
No,
character.
he was he went alpha on the situation. Kirito was like alpha, but not like as alpha.
Right.
It's just like you just need to like set boundaries on people instead of just like letting them get handsy on you.
Kirito's like, oh, this is fine.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
my dude.
That's what the other guy said. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, this is fine.
That's like the big thing that bugs me about SAO. It's just
Mhm.
like you can use words, my dude.
You are capable of
Man.
speech.
Yeah.
Use it.
I watched a couple of Netflix shows
Ooh.
like during the time. The only one I actually like consider, or actually the two, I watched the Habanero movie,
Yeah.
which that
I still
love-
haven't seen it.
It's so
it's good. You'll like it.
I need to.
Yeah.
I mean, if you like the TV series, you'll
I
like the
did.
movie.
Yeah.
I did like the series.
And then what else? I watched Cannon Busters. That was
Was that the one where I thought it was Anon Busters? Because
I think so, yeah.
The K is like all
Yeah.
that stylized
The K.
thing. It's a C.
C.
Canon. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
K-nan.
This isn't.
It's canon with a K.
I was thinking
It's not
canon.
Kill Annie.
I was thinking canon.
There's
from,
there's an anime with
The World
canon
God
with
Only
a
Knows.
K.
Yeah, Kill Annie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
canon.
Or yeah,
Canon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Am I
thinking.
cute?
I was thinking the world God only knows, and there's a character named.
She's
Canon.
like,
okay, leave me alone.
When we were getting way off Cannon Busters.
Oh yeah. Anyway,
Cannon Busters.
Cannon Busters. It was alright.
It did not look good to me.
No, I mean, well, yeah, it just didn't really do like a lot of the stuff that well. There was a cool old guy who fought really cool, and like his fight scenes were cool.
Affinity to old dudes.
You really do like old men.
What's wrong with that?
A little creepy.
A little weird.
Yeah.
What? You like little teenage girl anime characters?
Whoa, that's a hard accusation.
What's wrong?
Not gonna say you're wrong though.
Oh, you just can't like sling those around.
Anyway, yeah, I watched Cannon Busters. It was pretty good. Yeah, but then I also got around to watching a show that I've been meaning to watch for a while and stuff, which was Maid-sama.
Maid-sama.
Kaichu Maid-sama.
The one with the student council president.
Oh, yeah, I read the manga for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It's actually pretty good.
It's a popular shoujo.
Yeah. It's super generic.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like really popular on Mal.
Yeah.
People love it on there.
I mean, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably the closest thing to like Oran.
Yeah.
And which Oran, like it was
I have not watched Oran.
okay, so Oran is a shoujo, but it's actually got like good comedy.
No, I've
and,
heard. Yeah, I've heard it's
Yeah.
really well done.
and the characters are pretty good.
So I mean, Oran was a little bit different too because it's reverse harem.
Right, but
it is.
I mean, yeah, and this one there's only like two.
Yeah, it's just it's
it's
one main couple.
Yeah.
And it's more like it's super shoujo because he's a
Yeah.
Bishonen and then
I would say I liked it more at the start, but the longer it went
Yeah.
on, I was just like, I'm not a big fan of this.
yeah, it's basically My Little Monster, just not as good.
Yeah, My Little Monster, that's a good show.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what I was expecting from it. I mean, so I heard a bunch of stuff from it. I knew it was popular and stuff,
Yeah.
and I've been meaning to watch it for a while now.
Yeah.
But it's
I mean, if you're going for that generic shoujo with like the superpowered
Yeah.
guy, then yeah, it's pretty good.
it's definitely a quality shoujo.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
if you want like good quality shoujo, it's like Yona of the Dawn.
Yeah, Yona the Dawn, My Love Story,
yeah.
My Little Monster.
This the singing one.
The singing.
There's like this beautiful world where the girl gets engaged to the prince or king, and like she can sing and call the rain and stuff.
What?
What? Wait a minute. I know this.
What?
Yeah, I know
What?
you've seen it.
She can sing and call
Yeah, remember?
the rain. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, this
Simple but beautiful world.
Yeah,
or something
simple yet beautiful world.
yeah, that one.
Never
This
heard.
still beautiful world.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
The tender rain.
yeah.
The-
That's a pretty good shoujo too.
that one's weird though. too.
Fruits Basket, big shoujo.
Yeah, that's a big
Yeah,
show.
that's a big
So I mean, like, there's plenty of other shoujos out there, but Maid-sama's an okay one if you want to get into
Yeah.
shoujo.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, it's weird suggesting shoujo since we're all like dudes in our 20s.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of clamp stuff is shoujo.
Oh, well, almost all.
Yeah,
shoujo.
like 90% of it because it's female artists.
Yeah, the only thing that's not is Code Geass.
Yeah,
Uh,
but yeah, I mean, pretty much anything clamp. So like Chobits,
Kabato,
I love
Tsubasa
Kabato.
Reservoir Chronicles,
Yeah.
Cardcaptor Sakura, Triple
Yeah.
X Holic,
those are all shoujo. So
goodness, Angelic Lair.
There's a lot of it.
yeah, like
Yeah.
pretty much all like for Maid-sama, if you want to get into it, sure, check it
Yeah.
out. But there's a bunch of other better shoujo,
Yeah.
like Real Talk on shoujo.
Real talk on
Yeah.
Shoujo, yeah. All right. Well, that's been this episode of BakaTaka, the world's greatest weeb podcast out there. If you don't agree with us, tell us in the comments below.
We read them all.
Yeah,
We read
So-
all of them.
So
like dozens we've maybe have gotten.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've read them all. I've read every
And-
single one.
I mean, I get the notifications.
Yep.
And I've seen them all.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
seen that red bell glowing and stuff.
Yeah,
like
we
that.
read them.
Yeah.
Yeah, trust me, we read them.
Yeah. And
So-
don't forget that BakaTaka is comfort supported by Boomslick. Not really, but yeah.
He is.
He is. He's wearing it right
I
now.
thought about it, but I went with a flannel shirt because I was like, it was
Right.
really cold out.
But then you were
today.
taking it off, and then like now we were like, hey, keep that on.
Well,
And you're
Eric
just
was like,
spicy,
you know, I'd
yes.
really like to see you without your shirt
Yeah.
on, and I was like, well. who am
Anyway,
I?
us sitting on the left, it's
George.
in the middle, it's Eric, and I'm on the right, and I'm Chase. And thanks for listening. And get out of here.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
We didn't do
Ring
that
that
part.
bell.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Later.
Peace.
When are you ready? I'll sing it up.
My bad. I didn't know you were recording. There you go. All right.
Down, up, up, down. Down, up, down, down, up. Okay, and I start this one, right? And this is episode 7, right? Right?